Hello boys and girls, it's Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. We have some background noise today. Being on the mic, it should be okay. Today's topic, boys and girls, is Harmonic Defiance. And what do I mean by Harmonic Defiance? Why Defiance, Glenn? What's going on? Well, basically, if you follow Bashar or the Pleiadians or any type of channeled material, there's a lot of statements that are as follows. That we are in a transitional time, that there's a gateway on Earth from 2012, and this demarcation point basically says that two Earths will coexist together, one in still the third density state and one in the fourth density state, which could also be called the fifth dimension. And those who are having harmonic defiance to fear, anger, and any type of base emotion are creating a resonance that others can join in and make a whole new Earth, a whole new experience, a peaceful Earth, an Earth that has no resemblance of the old Earth. And now there still will be entities, beings that, because of the darkness that they've been living in their life, will not be able to clear all these things that have occurred in their current incarnation and others in a single lifetime. And basically Mother Earth is like, I recognize these beings, I love these beings, but it's time to make a transition. So we're going to make two Earths. There's going to be one third dimensional Earth, and there's going to be a fifth dimensional Earth, fourth density Earth. We're beings who want to have more love and have more light and be respectful for each other and do fair trade, and the idea of crowdfunding and not buying clothing that's fast fashion that is harming the environment, and having business relationships that are in accordance with Mother Earth and fair trade, and the ability to have everybody honored in those transactions, workers and the environment, and everything, animals, humanity, environment, everything honored in these transactions, and not having vast amounts of disproportion in the monetary energy exchange. So harmonic defiance is defined by Glenn as the following: is when you participate in love and hold every being in your heart and make them and acknowledge that they are you, just a different trajectory. They are source energy. They are the one appearing as many. That you can love them and you can hold them in your heart. So that you create a shield. Love creates a shield. So fear and other base emotions and anger and all these things start to get shed. And by creating that harmonics within yourself, you are making it more available for others. And the last couple of messages I heard said that it was millions that are in this defiant harmonic situation, that they are not going toward base emotions, they are not living in fear. And I live with people that watch the news and live in fear. And I hear a lot of the things that they say, and they're regurgitating most everything, and that they see on the news or a fear-based vibration, and they're bouncing into a parallel reality where they make those things true. This is also a time of recognizing your power and that you are an immortal being in a timeless reality who's playing a great game with a whole bunch of your friends, and you now have a choice. And the demarcation point for the new Earth is basically the beginning of 2020. So you only have a few more years, boys and girls, to get your act together and to be the immortal being that you are and be the loving being to others that you are. And I'll give you an example of something, and I am going to have this conversation with a friend of mine. He is in a work environment where he does finance, and there's other people that come to him with deals that need to be financed. And there's this one particular salesperson that gives him a hard time in a variety of different ways. It's not exactly, doesn't mean, it doesn't matter how they're giving it to them, but they're giving this person a hard time. So in turn, this person holds back this other salesperson's deal on the threshold where the company gets paid in time, but it's always bounced to the next paycheck for this salesperson. And he does this deliberately, holding the deals. Actually has to take his own energy, mental resources to do this. And this is a very nice person in the real world. Nothing wrong with this person. A very, very, very nice person, very intelligent. But the conversation I'm going to have with him after we've had this previous conversation is he really adheres to the ideals of Gandhi and to be the change. And he's not recognizing that he's in a fear, anger-based vibration and that he's reflecting this back. So he's going to be continuously getting this frequency back, energy in, energy out. That is the core frequency of a 3D Earth, is that what you put out is what you get back, law of attraction. So by doing this, you're not honoring your ideals of Gandhi's ideals of be the change and be the reflection that you want to see in the world, and that you're going to get these types of things back. So this will just continuously come back to you in all aspects of your life. That there's going to be people that are a pain in the ass, and that your types of money and your types of deals will always be held outside or be delayed in a way that might disrupt what you're trying to put together in your life. So that is an example of not holding a loving vibration. Now, not everybody has the ability to go, I forgive you and I love you and I'm going to hold you in my heart. Basically, the conversation I'm going to have with him is just to recognize that this is not the ideals that you want to hold and see in your life. And you need, if you want to see other things reflect in your life in the way that you want to see them, you need to let these things go. Don't need to forgive them or what have you, but just do your diligence and do your job and just allow some forgiveness to this person at the very least. So this is the forgiveness lessons, that come up in your lifetime, and recognize these things that are coming up. These interactions are the agreements you have with this other immortal being in this lifetime. These are friends that have agreed to give you a hard time and poke you and go, oh, I'm going to give you a hard time. Because who else would, as another immortal being? You're going to have to be friends and family and loved ones that you've known for all eternity, that you've played many games, that you've held many different types of ideas, different characters in different lifetimes on Earth, and other realities that might not even be recognizable to you. So that is today's message, boys and girls. It was conveyed a number of different ways from a number of different places. Everybody's saying the same thing. Harmonic convergence at point in time, harmonic defiance, where you are not like defying and I'm not going to adhere to the laws or whatever and do this and that. I am not going to adhere to fear. I am not going to participate in anger. I am no longer going to be participating in base emotions. I am going to hold love in my heart and just allow manifestation, the law of attraction, to take over. And that's the message that wanted to come through. I'm here at the park today, took a little walk, feeling better, and I wanted to get out in nature and do this. Plus, they're tinkering at the house. They're getting some stuff done. So lots of noise, and Glenn wants to get a video done now. So video done now. Yay! Thank you very much for joining me again, Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. You are watching Glenn TV. Down below in the description, there are tons of things going on. Find the link that speaks to your heart and not to your head, and you'll find the information that you wanted in this lifetime. And if you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And of course, comments are welcome.